And now, singing with the local stars. A good singing voice is hard to come by, but they are out there.
I like the door.
Come on in.
Just have to know where to look and listen for them. So in this episode of Singing with the Local Stars, I head to Royal Oak to pair up with Maureen Washington, a locally sought-after jazz and blues singer as well as vocal coach. She's making quite the name for herself on Vancouver Island these days, after having moved here from Prince George 7 years ago.
Come away with me in the night. Come away with me and I will write you a song. My dad is from the Mississippi, and I think my dad's tone deaf because he could never sing, and he's got this growly voice, and it was always kind of weird and unique and nothing that you'd want to follow after. But he loved the blues, so there was B.B. King usually was playing in the house and stuff like that.
You know, love is nothing but the blues, woman. Baby, how blue can you get?
And what I do love about that style of music and the lyrics that go with it is the fact that you can tell all sorts of stories with your eyes, with your body, with your voice, and so I'm a storyteller when I tell the songs. My mom is a storyteller. She's she's not a singer, but if you listen to her read a book, the whole book comes alive. I wanna walk with you on a cloudy day. But my mom's father, my grandfather, he was born in Montreal, and he was a country and western singer, and so he was the big country western singer, sang on the radio in Prince George and back in probably the 40s or so, 50s maybe. So won't you try to come? And not until I got into high school, that's when I joined the choir and stuff like that, and that's where music all of a sudden came completely alive to me.
Maureen is also a mother of 5 children, and she says they've been instrumental in helping her to pursue her music career.
When I was first moving down here, it was to move my music career, and I had kids in school, and my second daughter, she was graduating, and I said, she was the kind of the tipping point of whether we would go. Yeah. And she said, if this is going to help your career, she said, I can make friends down in Victoria. I encouraged all my children to go into areas where it would help to benefit me. So I have one daughter who's a graphic designer. I have one daughter who's a hairstylist. I have one daughter who's becoming a massage therapist.
You have to be strategic with your kids.
That's right. Make them, and my kids actually, they do really support me. So when I am doing a show, my kids are the ones that are taking tickets, selling CDs and going around, and they help me set it all up. And so they are kind of my street team to help me out. So you always want to breathe just from the belly, just your natural breathing.
Most recently, Maureen Washington has returned to her roots as a vocal coach and is now teaching students as an artist in residence at the Larson School of Music in Victoria.
Very, very exciting because it's a great established school already, so I'm already moving into a really good working machine.
I'm going to try my hand at singing, and she's got a warm-up that we're going to try. So how does this go?
Well, I'm going to start you down in the key of D. Down here.
Da,
Beautiful. They're really saying I love you.
I love you too, Maureen.
Aww. I hear babies cry, and I watch them grow. They'll learn much more than I'll ever know. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. Ooh.
I'm a singer from Saanich. I'm James Green. Maybe I need a bit more work.
What a wonderful